Hey, April 28th, everyone. Hunter here again at Weather on the Go. And in today's weather forecast, we are going to be looking at storm reports from Thursday, April 25th, all the way through Saturday, April 27th, with that tornado outbreak that did occur. We'll also look at additional severe weather chances through the week, going all the way through the middle of the week on Wednesday, May 1st, and significant rainfall totals with the storm systems as well coming through all the way into early May. We'll be giving you how much rainfall you'll be seeing in today's weather forecast as well. So if you are new here to Weather on the Go, make sure to subscribe to the channel down below. We'll keep you covered all across southern Canada, the United States, and the tropics upcoming as the hurricane season draws closer on this channel. So make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and the like button, the thumbs up button down below. It helps to get everybody aware with the severe weather coming as well. If you do press that like button, I really appreciate it. So going back to Thursday on April 25th, it started off as a sequence of severe weather and tornadoes here. We actually had 8 reported tornadoes on Thursday. Going into Friday, a regional but significant tornado outbreak up here near the Omaha region into eastern Nebraska, but also southwestern Iowa as well. 83 tornado reports there on Friday, and you see on Saturday there from the mid-Missouri Valley down into the southern plains, we had 35 tornado reports yesterday. So a very busy 3 days there of severe weather, and just showing you all the total storm reports from Thursday, April 25th through Saturday, April 27th here in total. Hail reports, we had 197 of those. 26 of those reports were 2 inches in diameter or larger. That is hen egg size hail or larger. 112 wind reports, 3 of those with hurricane force wind gusts, and a total of 126 tornado reports just Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We have more severe weather on the way today, unfortunately, across portions of the country. We have that trough ejecting from the Four Corners region up through the plains today, and this is going to lead to a Mississippi Valley severe weather threat from portions of the Midwest down here into the lower Mississippi Valley, southern plains. We have an enhanced risk, level 3 out of 5 in the orange, stretching from southwestern Arkansas into northwest Louisiana and east Texas, near the Texarkana area, Shreveport, stretching back to Tyler, Texas today. Slight risk up here into portions of Arkansas, Little Rock, up there into Springfield and Branson, Missouri, so we'll keep an eye on that as well. Marginal risk of severe weather, level 1 out of 5 in the dark green, up there into Des Moines, into Dubuque, Iowa, Rockford, Illinois, and then down toward Peoria, Illinois, as we do go through the day today. The hazards will go like this. We have the strongest chance of seeing some damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour here, especially in this red shaded color, but even in the yellow or brown shaded color, you could still see that through the day today. The hail threat is a little bit lower, but still seeing those quarter-size hailstones or slightly larger at times, especially down here into eastern Oklahoma, western Arkansas, northwestern Louisiana, and east Texas. And there still is a concern for some tornadoes today. Probably not as many as the past few days, but a couple of tornadoes will be possible across east Texas, especially into southwestern Arkansas, northwest Louisiana there, but the tornado threat extending up into the tri-state area there of southeastern Iowa, western Illinois, and Missouri there. So we'll keep an eye on that. Let's look at the setup here for severe weather, why we're seeing it. Well, an open Gulf of Mexico is why we have dew points into the 60s all the way up here into the Midwest, mid to upper 60s dew points down here into the lower Mississippi Valley. That's creating a little bit higher of instability, your CAPE, your convective available potential energy down here across especially East Texas, but extending up there into Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, even Mississippi here through the day. The low-level jet not as strong as the past couple of days, but still a formidable 50 to 55 knot low-level jet, especially near the Arklatex regions as we do go through the day today. Remember, a value greater than 1 on the significant tornado parameter space is significant. You can see those values greater than 1, not only here into the Arklatex regions where they're the strongest, but even up here into Missouri, parts of western Illinois, and into Iowa today. So we'll keep an eye on that. Let's look at the timing for the storms. We already have ongoing thunderstorm activity this morning in batches from the Midwest down here into the southern plains. Some of these could go severe, mainly with damaging winds and hail. The tornado threat is low this morning. This afternoon, new thunderstorm development down near the DFW Metroplex extending up east of Oklahoma City toward Tulsa and in toward Fayetteville and Fort Smith, Arkansas. We may start to see that as well. That could extend up there into the Missouri Ozarks region, closer towards the low pressure storm track. Some of these storms will be supercellular, could be seeing some rotation, so tornadoes will be possible. But again, the main mode of severe weather this afternoon is damaging winds and hail. We'll see upscale growth as that low-level jet, that nocturnal low-level jet, starts to strengthen across portions of the middle and lower Mississippi Valley. This will turn into a linear threat with heavy rain and flash flooding, also with an attendant damaging wind and hail threat. A couple tornadoes still cannot be ruled out, but overwhelmingly the tornado threat is much lower today than it was the past couple of days. And then going into early Monday morning, that will slowly drift off towards the east here, so we'll keep an eye on that near the Mississippi Valley. Looking at the heavy rainfall threat through your Monday morning commute there on April 29th, some pretty heavy rainfall here from parts of southwestern Illinois down into southern and southeastern Missouri, into Arkansas there, eastern Oklahoma, stretching down east of the I-35 corridor. This is east of Dallas-Fort Worth, into East Texas, into portions of north central Louisiana. This could lead to a slight risk for flash flooding potential across those areas there in the mid and lower Mississippi Valley, extending back into the Arklatex regions, but with a marginal risk of flash flooding extending up there into the Midwest, into the Great Lakes. So Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa, parts of Minnesota, even Nebraska could still see some isolated flash flood events further to the north. Going into Monday, not as active of severe weather. We still have a level 1 out of 5, a marginal risk of severe weather in the dark green down here into portions of southeast Texas, getting into much of the state of Louisiana, southern portions of Mississippi, and southwestern Alabama. This could lead to a couple of tornadoes, especially centered across the Louisiana region into New Orleans, Lake Charles, Baton Rouge, up there toward Monroe, Louisiana, maybe even into parts of southwestern Mississippi on Monday. That's only a 2% chance of a tornado here, so hopefully not as many tornadoes as the past couple of days. The setup here on Monday, mid-60s dew points up into the lower Mississippi Valley, supporting the instability over 1,000 joules per kilogram, so weak to moderate instability values to work with on Monday. You can see thunderstorms ongoing at the start of the period in MCS, a mesoscale convective system down here near the mouth of the Mississippi River. This could be giving us some damaging winds, some hail, maybe a tornado there already Monday morning. More storm development down here in towards the lower Mississippi Valley Monday afternoon. All hazard severe threat there. And then as we go into Monday evening, Monday night, we'll quiet down the severe threat. There are thunderstorms, however, in the Ohio River Valley, the Tennessee River Valley, but these will not likely be severe, or at least very strong, because the instability further north is not that strong Monday evening, and it's kind of an unfavorable time of day as well for severe weather. Now, things remain active as we turn into the last day of April here on Tuesday. We have another trough incoming here across the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, look at that ridge downstream. So that's warm, moist, and unstable air. So as we turn into early May on Wednesday, May 1st, that trough will start to deepen across Idaho, Wyoming, and Montana and swing across the high plains, the central plains there on Thursday, and then eject up there towards Lake Superior by Friday, May 3rd. And that will bring another sequence of severe weather events next week. You can see here on Tuesday, the 30th of April, you can see we're seeing a little bit of some lower dew points across the Midwest at first, higher dew points further south, but watch that start to build further north as we go into Wednesday, May 1st, Thursday, May 2nd, pooling dew points into the 60s ahead of the cold front up here into parts of the Midwest, and then Friday that cold front will sweep away some of that moisture and instability further east as we go into that Friday time frame. The Storm Prediction Center already highlighting Tuesday, April 30th with a slight risk of severe weather for western parts of Iowa, northwestern Missouri, northeast Kansas, and eastern portions of Nebraska, kind of around the Fort Dodge, Iowa region in towards the Omaha area and Kansas City. Marginal risk extending southward here into Wichita, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, and down toward Wichita Falls, Texas on Tuesday. Another slight risk, level 2 out of 5 on Wednesday down here across central portions of Kansas, Topeka, stretching over toward Wichita, down there toward Elk City, into portions of western Oklahoma on Wednesday. Looking at the rainfall prospects going through late this upcoming week on Friday, May 3rd, very heavy rain. This is the rainfall still to come here, and you can see some rainfall amounts easily 2 to 4 inches in a widespread swath here from the upper Midwest down the Mississippi River Basin here all the way into portions of the southern plains. And there will be pockets that could actually be seeing over 6 inches worth of rain between now and Friday, May 3rd. So definitely be watching out for that. Now is the time to prepare. This is severe weather season. Make sure to have multiple ways to receive watches and warnings, as well as flash flood watches and warnings, as a lot of rainfall is incoming over the next several days. Make sure to stick here to Weather on the Go, as I'll keep you covered all throughout the year on the weather across southern Canada, the United States, and the tropics. Make sure to subscribe to the channel down below. Like the video if you like today's weather forecast, and I'll see you all in the next video.